Anthropos. All right. Yeah, con.
And
Get
G
number
4443, that's a Cornish number. And 6, with reference to the twofold, the natural of man, the nature of man.
Yeah.
The corrupt and the truly Christian man.
Right. So that's two different men. It said the corrupt man and the truly Christian man. Go ahead.
Conform to the nature of the Most High.
Conform to the nature of the Most High. So they ain't talking about us, because we conform to the nature of the Most High. They're talking about the corrupt man. All right?
Yeah, Christian being anointed.
Yeah. That's why you gotta go into these words too, man. Because a motherfucker read that scripture right there and say, oh, all the liars. The Bible say what? Let the Most High be true and every man be a liar. But that's talking about certain men. It ain't talking about everybody, every man that you run into, every man that's upon the face of the earth. It's talking about certain men, man.
Right. This is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Yeah, so his thoughts are not your thoughts, man. All right, because the foundation of your thoughts are worldly doctrine, man. All right, the Most High thoughts are way higher than that, man. Everybody get into that.
Neither are my ways your ways.
Neither are my ways your ways, man. All right, y'all not living in the way of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Because if that nigga was living, if his ways was the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he would never come out his mouth and say, oh, this is wicked for y'all being out here. He would applaud us, man. All right, salute us, Shalom, brother. Keep pushing. Something like that. He talking about we wicked, man. It is, man. We preaching your salvation, man. We wicked, but that's your thoughts ain't the Most High thoughts, man.
Get one right.
How could your thoughts? I mean, we don't think on the level of the Most High, but how could your thoughts be parallel with the Most High? Reading the scriptures, man. Reading the word, understanding it. You don't understand it, man.
This Job chapter 9 and 29. If I be wicked, why did labor I in vain?
If I be wicked, why did I labor in vain? See, Job, when Job said that, he was in the spirit of the Most High was busting his ass. You know what I'm saying? So he was saying, damn, if I'm so wicked, why do I labor in vain, man? But that's just the tribulation, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? So if we really that wicked, why would Yahweh Hashem Yahushua even give us the word? Why would
if we that be out here?
Why would
we still smoking weed and shit?
I'd ask you to put something on that blunt or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, nigga.
Oh, we coming out here week in and week out, man.
Like we just come out, we gave up our lives, man.
In blizzards and shit.
Come on, man. Oh yeah,
0-degree weather.
We standing out here snowing harder than a bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Even when it's hot as fuck, man. Alright? But we wicked, man. And you righteous. Yeah, right.
Said the Lord, for as the heavens are higher than the earth.
Right, so as far as heaven is above the earth,
so are my ways higher than your ways.
So is his ways higher than your ways, man. Alright? And his ways ain't found in no church, man. You know, I mean, this is the church. I'm talking about those fucking whorehouses. Yeah. Alright?
Bunny ranches.
Yeah, they is whorehouses though. Because I know y'all brothers seen that video where the pastor was fingering a bitch in the church. He was teaching the bitch to be the pastor. This nigga had a whole bunch of women sitting around him. He had a bitch on the floor. He laying on the floor fingering this bitch. In the church, in the goddamn church. Y'all gotta look at that shit, man.
All types of shit. Like, you ever been to, you ever heard of, like, you know what a lock-in is?
Yeah.
Those fucking, like, co-ed slumber parties.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, it's like, they had, like, there was this one dude and this other bitch, like, they were all just, like, snuggling and shit. And then it was like, shut up, I'm gonna put my freak on it. But you know, like,
hell no.
You're in the so-called, like, house of God.
Yeah, and nigga was teaching basically a sex ed class in the church, man. They had a whole bunch of nigga women, all right, happy, laughing and shit. He figuring the bitch. He made her, he made her a spurt or whatever, and everybody, all the bitches like, oohs and ahs, all the nigga women.
That's the nigga woman for you, man. First of all, she is saying you can't have no other woman.
Exactly.
But now she in a room full of bitches just because she think that nigga holy, man. Nigga woman ain't shit, man.
Ain't shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Selling motherfucking idols and shit. Shit crazy.
I think that was it on that video. Yeah, that's it on that.
Okay. this is a parable.
What do y'all want to speak?
In Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 38, verse 27, it says, "So every carpenter and workmaster that laboreth night and day, and they that cut and grave seals and are diligent to make great variety and give themselves to counterfeit imagery, to watch to finish a work. The smith also sitting by the anvil and considering the ironwork, the vapor of the fire wasteth his flesh, and he fighteth with the heat of the furnace, the noise of the hammer, and the anvil is ever in his ears, and his eyes look still upon the pattern of the thing." It says, "And the anvil is ever in his ears, and his eyes look still upon the pattern of the thing that he maketh. He setteth his mind to finish his work, and to watch it, to polish it perfectly. So doeth the potter sitting at his work, and turning the wheel about with his feet, who is always carefully set at his work, and maketh all his work by number. He fashioneth the clay with his arm, and boweth down his strength before his feet. He applieth himself to lead it over, and he is diligent to make clean the furnace." So I'm about to get to the point. The thing is, it's elaborating on the smith, basically. You know what I'm saying? In his work and whatnot. So this is the point that I'm trying to get at, the region I just read all that. It says, verse 31, "All these trust to their hands, and everyone is wise in his work. Without these cannot a city be inhabited, and they shall not dwell where they will, nor go up and down. They shall not be sought for in public council, nor sit in the congregation. They shall not sit on the judge's seat, nor understand the sentence of judgment. They cannot declare justice and judgment, and they shall not be found where parables are spoken. But they will maintain the state of the world and all their desires in the work of their craft." So, like I said, I read all that to say this. When it's talking about the work and whatnot, everybody gonna desire to whatever their like is. So, like the scriptures say about the treasure, you know what I'm saying? Desire spiritual gifts, you know what I'm saying? And also where your heart is, that's where your treasure will be. That's what I was alluding to. You know what I'm saying? So whatever your work is, and his work intentionally was to scoff, you know what I'm saying? Or to try to gainsay the truth per se. So like the what you call it, the smith is, you know what I'm saying, he careful with his work, so is the scoffer with trying to catch us up in our thing. Like he probably stumbled across different camps or different brothers, different philosophies, and felt like he prevailed amongst them until he came in front of the true men of the Lord, who we believe we are.
Yeah, No. It's like I ain't gonna cut you off. But that's the same thing that happened with them IUIC niggas, man. Alright? Because everybody up there was asking the questions. Then when I came and actually was asking them, you said what? Asking them shit, I think I know what I'm talking about. Asking the shit out of the scriptures, alright, everybody wanted to scatter and leave. Alright? Because when you speak with the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, nobody can contend with it, man. So just like everybody, that's what everybody do though. They talk their shit for a minute, then they go that way. You know what I'm saying? They always go that way to the bus stop to get on the bus.
It says, going to the next chapter. This is Jude 1 and 3. Beloved, when I gave all the diligence to write unto you of the common salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and to exhort you that ye should earnestly contend for the faith.
Yeah, earnestly contend for the faith, man. Alright? Ain't nobody gonna run us up out of nowhere, man. You would never see that, man. You know? Yahweh Shem Yahushua Rakazah, man. You would never see that. Somebody come with a doctrine and then you see us pack up and leave, man.
And man, just like some boxers, man. Yeah, hey, man, they're going to put on a fight, man. And we want to show the Lord, you know, that we some fighters, man. King David, and we like our people come from fighters. You know?
Yeah, my mother's really Jew.
She's what? What's your father? Your father, so-called Puerto Rican?
So-called? No.
Because you're not really a Puerto Rican. Right. You're an Ephraimite.
No, hold on. You asked the question.
Yeah.
What is my dad?
Yes.
He's not so-called, he is.
He's a so-called Puerto Rican.
He is.
He's so-called right here, Puerto Rican.
According to the Bible, he's an Ephraimite.
According to that, he's from the island of Puerto Rico.
No, man.
But the word Puerto Rico.
Let's ask what, the rich port? Point of slavery?
Port of riches.
The point of slavery?
So how is that a
There's
nationality?
an Indian on that island called the Borinquen. That's the original Puerto Rican, the Indian that was on that island.
Yeah,
Right, so
Not the Spaniard
if
that
they the
came
origin-
over.
Spaniard is a so-called
That's the
white man.
language. Not the Spanish language, not the Spanish.
Look.
Not the African slave.
Hold on.
But the Borinquen Indian that was on there that got with the Spanish slaves.
What you caught up on is us saying so-called. The reason we saying so-called is because it's a byword or proverb. It's not the actual name given to your scripture.
But see, I studied all of this.
What you see,
You're not
all right,
talking
well,
to
stop
me that
talking
don't
and let me
understand what
talk.
I'm talking about.
How you don't know your
Look.
I'm about to tell you who I am.
Ephraim.
First of all,
This is biblical.
there's a
Puerto Rico is
there's
not
a
biblical.
Borinquen Indian on the island.
All right, man.
The African slaves. There you got the Puerto Rican right there.
Can I get,
The language
can I get
comes
a reader,
from
please?
Spain.
All right, bro, you got it.
Have a good day.
You got it,
Can
man.
I get just one reader? Sirach 39.
And that's Salaki, but that's Jake for you. Jake proud to be a Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? Jake proud of this shit, man. The Most High, he basically just denounced the name that the Most High gave him, man. Because you an Ephraimite, man. You ain't no fucking Puerto Rican, Boricua, what the fuck you say, some shit. Who gives a fuck, nigga? Who gives a fuck about that Puerto Rican shit? You Puerto Rican prideful niggas, man.
Puerto Rico is in a state of depression, man. They just filed for fucking bankruptcy in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but you
the
niggas
motherfuckers so
proud
proud to be from Puerto Rico, man.
That's why you need to be a woman at home.
Go ahead, man.
Sirach 39. Sirach 39, 1:6.
No, start at 1.
1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High is occupied in the meditation thereof. Will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy.
Occupied in prophecies, man. Like that nigga that just walked by the Ephraimite. He ain't occupied in no prophecies, man. He proud to be a Puerto Rican, man. You know,
He is.
he's like, look, I'm gonna tell you what I am. I'm Puerto Rican, Boricua, and all that shit, man. He said it was one Indian there.
He said the rich nigga named
Cholo popped and then
Papi Chulo.
Chulo popped Papi Chulo popped and then he came along. Get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, man. Fucking these stories come from,
Ephraim
man.
is fucking stupid, man.
Yeah, that was a
If you're not, I mean, you know, Judah, the Southern Kingdom, is stupid, man. But Ephraim is different kind of shit.
Hey, the scripture said it's silly dog.
Different kind of shit. He was like,
The scripture said they call it Egypt and go to Assyria. You know, they silly.
Ephraim, man.
And the reason I grabbed it, even though it was, I mean, he was right there at the time. The reason I had the brother grab it is because of the first guy that came up, and it was alluded to the prophecies and whatnot.
Nigga.
You know, which we are to be occupied therein. Because regardless of whatever you're talking about, all these other doctrines don't have these future prophecies of what's about to take place. Or if they do, they don't bring them out. You know.
that's why, and just right quick, that's why Jake's stuck in the now.
Yeah.
They can't see anything coming, man. Because they stuck in all the philosophies that's just right now. This is what it is.
They want to be here to.
All right, Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. That's just what it is. Just live life. You be a faggot. Just live life. You know what I'm saying?
You only have one life to
Yeah,
live.
YOLO, man. Yo, hey, matter of fact, that's. Oh, no, you got it. That's that Sirach too, man.
And that's the pride of these devils, man. Like when that Edomite he was walking by laughing, man. I'm gonna strangle that nigga to death, man.
Nigga with the
They
hat.
put hands on that nigga, man.
Yeah.
Put hands on that nigga wouldn't be laughing. And we just jade that nigga like we was in the hood or some shit to beat the fuck out of him. He wouldn't be laughing then, man. That's the pride of these motherfuckers. That's why the scriptures say what, man? They inward thought is that they houses shall continue forever. These motherfuckers think that they gonna be in control of America forever, man.
Howard Shah said it best. He was like, if this was my kingdom and these were my servants, my servants would fight, man.
Yeah.
You know, if that was the case, but right now we gotta suffer this shit.
Yeah, and that's suffering too, man. A fucking Edomite laughing in our face like that, man. When we know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is, man, hey, man, you can slap an Edomite into a coma, man. I'm talking about you can knock an Edomite out by slapping their ass. I seen it before. You ain't even gotta use no closed fist on an Edomite like a motherfucking woman, man.
Hey, no. That's,
open fist.
That's the spirit. I had seen this video with this. It was at first I thought it was a dude, but it was this chick on the bus stomping. You remember that? Stomping. I mean, jumping on this nigga back. It was a bitch. I'm like, you let a bitch beat your ass?
Look,
You weak, man.
And then there was a video with Jake, right? He was in the hood. Hey, I don't know if y'all seen it, but he was out there with his woman and shit. He was like, you ain't gonna beat her ass? You ain't gonna beat her ass? I don't hear him. He backhand that bitch. That That boy comatose, man.
Yeah, man.
That's how Esau is, man. You can backhand Esau. That nigga faint, man. That nigga going to a coma, man.
Yeah, man. You can see it. I done been at jobs where Jacob get pissed, and Jacob put that bass in his voice, and Edom get scared, man. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Yeah, Con. This is Matthew 7 and 19. It say that every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into fire, whereof by their fruit ye shall know them.
And so basically, you know what I'm saying, whatever doctrine dude was coming in, man, it's gonna be hewn down because he's not bringing forth good fruit. As is, he's still meddling with the world because he's still smoking, man. He professed to know the knowledge of the truth, but he's still defiling his own temple in which the Lord dwell in, man. You know?
And they're gonna be hewn down because they don't know the prophecies. That's why we is focused on the prophecies. North Korea just launched another missile test, but this was with for like a defense missile test. Like you know how you shoot at a helicopter. We ain't never shot at a helicopter, but you know how a helicopter would get shot at. And right, y'all know how to. I mean.